Hi, I'm Stuart and I'm the owner of Your Car Haggler, and I want to be your car haggler. I'm a licensed auto broker helping you save time, money, and the aggravation involved when it comes to buying a car and all of the games that come with it. This series is all about auditing car dealerships and the deceptive tactics that they use and how you can avoid them. Let's go. I believe the car business might be one of the few industries that you could have that dealership dead to rights, have evidence of something that they put in writing, try to hold them to it, they somehow weasel their way out of it, and come out okay. I had a client referred to me who was looking for a Volkswagen ID4 all-electric vehicle. He had already spoken to a local car dealership and gotten a quote from them. After talking with me and sending me what he was shown, I knew I would be able to save him some more money, so I got to work. I reached out to the salesperson and I said, this is what I need you to do. This is why I need you to do it. The dealership came back and said that they would agree to those terms. I asked for them to put into writing that they were going to do this deal and that they were going to take in my client's lease return. Now, on a lease return, when somebody has several payments left, they don't just magically disappear. A lot of times you'll hear car dealerships tell you that, oh yeah, we'll take care of your remaining payments, but they don't magically disappear. Now, during COVID, there were times that you would have equity, but now that we're coming out of that, on a Chevrolet, there was not equity. In fact, my client owed $1,300 in final lease payments plus his disposition fee. But the dealership had put in writing that they were going to be taking care of everything. My client did credit, my client called insurance, my client showed up, and all of a sudden things changed. My client informed the dealership when he first spoke to them, he thought he had 3 or 4 payments left, but it turns out he had 7 payments left. Well, in my opinion, the dealership should be the one to confirm how many payments my client has left. The conversation should have gone, oh, Mr. Customer, you say that you have 3 or 4 payments left. When is your lease due? It's due in June. June. 3 or 4 payments from the end of November doesn't equal June. Okay, you know what? Let me check and make sure it's 3 or 4 payments. Or did you pay a few months ahead because we're 6 or 7 months away from June? There are so many missed opportunities for the dealership to do their due diligence properly. My client owed $1,331 to General Motors plus the disposition fee. So about $1,700 and change was what was owed, even though we had in writing that they were going to take care of that obligation. They wanted to change it. So when they structured the deal, they actually were trying to charge my client $1,600 and change of the $1,700 that they owed. These are the games that dealerships like to play, that if the smallest thing is off from what you tell them, it's going to completely change everything. And that's why you need me to be your advocate, to be your car haggler, to do it all for you. So after I pointed out to my client that this was basically putting all of the money back into their pocket, they were able to come to terms. But it's really disappointing to me that even though we had them dead to rights and we were showing this dealership that you agreed that we were walking away free and clear from everything, but with some miscommunication, the dealership playing into that greatly, they wanted to play the game. What did my client wind up saving? When he first reached out to me, he was already being given a $4,500 discount. I wound up getting him almost $2,500 more savings, as well as the $9,500 rebate that was on the ID4. Overall, he saved $16,000 plus, and he was also able to walk away from over half of his obligation to Chevy. In this situation, the way to avoid the game is hire me to help you, but if you are adamant about going at it alone, ask for everything in writing. No matter what you do and how proactive you are about making sure that the deal is going to stay the same, things can change. And that's why you need somebody like myself to make sure that if they do, we are on top of it and going to bat for you, because that is what I do for you, your car haggler. Overall, both the dealership and the salesperson, in my opinion, get an F. Their due diligence is checking to make sure that how many payments or how much the obligation to the financial company is, not on my client. When I sold cars for 6.5 years, it was on me to check. The salesperson failed at this. The sales manager failed at this. We actually had to get the general manager involved in this situation. They say the quickest way to give up gross in a deal is to get the general manager involved. In this case, it worked because there was other people involved that were trying to knock my client, knock down his car, tell him that he's getting such a great deal on this vehicle that they don't need his car or want his car. You failed at doing your due diligence and you get an F. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Stuart and I want to be your car haggler no matter where you live. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your best friend, tell your worst friend. No matter where you live, I can help you beat the stealership so they don't screw you.